Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for the weekly update. Welcome to the first day of spring. I miss spring. I know a lot of people have opinions about the various seasons. I don't hate winter, I just don't like it when it's super cold. But I do agree that it's better when it's at least a little warmer. And the spring is nice because it starts getting warmer, but doesn't get too hot, but also everything starts getting green again, and you can smell the chlorophyll in the air. And I know a lot of people have trouble with allergies, and I do acknowledge that that's a problem, but I don't know. I just enjoy the feel of spring. Fall is nice too, but it's nice until it gets too cold. Spring, at least, it gets progressively warmer, so, you can plan, get used to routines and stuff. But anyway, scheduling for the weeks. This coming weekend is the Jewish holiday of Passover, Pesach, so things are going to be a little hectic over the next couple weeks. It's from Saturday night to Monday night is the first days that I'm not going to be here, so it's really going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday that I'm going to be out. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'll be around, and then the following Saturday and Sunday I'll also not be available. So yeah, it's going to be a little messy, especially since this is coming up right into the normal anniversary times. My YouTube channel here, I celebrate its anniversary on April 2nd, and that's the Friday this year, which is right before the end of the holiday. I still want to have a video up to put for it, but we'll have to see what exactly happens. But yeah, it's my 10th anniversary of my YouTube channel, so I'm very excited. I got stuff planned for this year. I always have stuff planned in some way, shape, or form, but I got stuff planned this year. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to do an April 1st video. I had an idea for an April 1st video that I just have not been able to do because it has been very hectic over here. And it's going to continue being very hectic. This week is going to be very busy just because we have to clean up the house a lot for the holiday and for other stuff, so it's a very busy time. I'm going to still try to get a stream in on Tuesday. But yeah, aside from that, we'll have to see. I completely recorded Blossom Tales, so as of this past week, I upped it to 3 episodes a week so it could be finished by April 2nd. So the upload schedule is now Monday, Thursday, Friday. So the general week schedule for the next 2 weeks... Well, no, for this week, because next week is going to be messed up. The week schedule for this week is going to be Blossom Tales on Monday, Tuesday is Stream, hopefully, Wednesday is Trails in the Sky on Much Games, Thursday and Friday are Blossom Tales, and then Saturday is more Trails in the Sky and possibly VOD upload on my channel, depending on what we stream. Next week... I'm not going to be around on Monday, but I'll have something scheduled. Tuesday, I'll put up the weekly update video, since I'm not going to be around on Sunday. Wednesday, we'll see if I'll stream on Tuesday. I might stream on Tuesday still, but we'll see. Wednesday should still be Trails in the Sky. And Thursday's April 1st, so that's normally the video for Blossom Tales. So what I'm probably going to do is the 31st Wednesday is going to be Blossom Tales next week. April 1st I'm still going to try to do something. And April 2nd, Friday, is going to be the video where I talk about my anniversary and the last episode of Blossom Tales. And Saturday, Saturday and Sunday I'm not going to be around. That's usually when I put up like a trailer or something for, coming attractions for the following year, or the start of the next Let's Play or something. I might still do that. I might put up like a general thing, a general trailer thing. But Sunday the 4th of April, there probably won't be a video upload. Monday is probably, the 5th is probably going to be a weekly update, and we'll play it by ear from there, where Tuesday might be the first upload of the new series that I already started recording. So we'll have to see. Let's see, as for other things, that's pretty much all the scheduling. It's just going to be very busy here, not just for my channel, but for other, things going on. So all of this is subject to change depending on things. Right now, like, we're waiting on other people, which is infuriating when you have to do that. But we're waiting on other people who aren't responsive to important time-sensitive things, like our family, not on the YouTube things, is real-life things. So I keep saying, things are coming, and I keep expecting them to happen in the week that I say things are coming so I can announce it in the following week. But people are not considerate of others. If you ever have to do an important anything that involves other people, please, for the love of God, even if you get delayed or something, just tell them. Just be like, hey, X, Y, and Z is happening, and we won't be able to respond to you till blank. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm sorry I haven't talked to you for a month. See you in 3 weeks. So yes, please, you don't have to cater to the person's every whim when you're dealing with somebody. Just let them know what's going on. Just send them an update. Just be like, hey, here's what's happening. I can't respond to you for a while, or we're going to try to do this, so we'll see how long that takes. Instead of just being like, oh yeah, we didn't really talk to you about it, even though you're directly involved. But anyway, it's very infuriating. Anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting month in April. We thought that March was supposed to be the interesting month, and we've been sitting on our butts. We're all very upset. Anyway, let's see. This past week. This was an okay week. Found out my PS2 still works. That's cool. Is it in the background there? You can see it right there on the floor. PlayStation 2 still works. It's 21 years old? 20 years old? 21. We got the PS2 shortly after release, I think, because at the very least we played FF10 on it and Dark Cloud. Those were earlier titles, I think. But anyway, this past week we had a stream for Animal Crossing where I went villager hunting. We found Dobie. I was very happy. And we did a whole bunch of random Dream Island visits, including Nintendo's Island. So that was neat. Yeah, so that's all up on my channel now. Let's see. Yeah, uploaded more Trails in the Sky and Blossom Tales. Started working on the next Let's Play. We got continued playing Persona 5 Strikers, which I am absolutely loving. Like, it's exactly what I wanted from a combination Persona and Warriors game. Meaning it's a Persona game where the RPG elements are replaced with Warriors elements. I like the Persona RPG elements, but they did it well enough here that it still feels like it's a Persona game. And outside of the battle, it's 100% a Persona game. It is not a Warriors game in the slightest, which is great. I mean, you can't really say like it's a Warriors game because those are all like, ancient Japan or samurai or whatever, depending on whatever dynasty, Warriors, China, Japan, depending on the location, it looks like it's just a Persona game, or feels like it's just a Persona game with the battle system changed, and like the dungeon layouts changed because of that. But it's really, really well done, and I'm amazingly impressed with the quality that they put in. There's so much voice acting and everything. Like they didn't, no detail was skimped out on, except for the lack of confidants, social links. But it makes sense why they're not in there. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm up to the 5th jail now, for those who are playing. But obviously I'm not going to say story spoilers, because it's cool. You should play it if you want, that's your thing. If you're a Persona 5 guy or girl or person, then I highly recommend it. It is for everybody. Let's see. So, what else happened this week? I hit 500 hours total streamed on Twitch, so that's cool. Got a little achievement there from Twitch. The Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars is coming to Disney Plus, so that's really cool, because that's been impossible to find for years. So I don't know how they got the rights to it, but congratulations. I'm so happy. I have missed watching that for over a decade. Let's see. What else? Falcon and Winter Soldier started up, and that's really cool. Did a whole bunch of art this week, which I'll show off at the end, just because it's a whole bunch. Yeah, it's the 10-year anniversary this week also of when I started my DeviantArt page, which is an important milestone, because I started it specifically so that I had a way of sending Chuck Conroy fan art that I drew, which I think I showed off the fan art last week or something. I feel like I must have. Yeah, I was showing off old art last week. But so it's the 10-year point of creating the DeviantArt thing. Send him a YouTube message, and he actually responded. And he was like, "Hey, yeah, the best way to do it is like, I don't know, DeviantArt, or a link through YouTube messages or something." So I did that. So I made a DeviantArt page just to upload that, and the rest, as they say, is history. So I'm just very grateful. The reason why I talk about it, and I said this on Twitter also, the reason why I talk about it is that, like, I wouldn't be doing the stuff that I do right now if 10 years ago, the people that I made fan art for weren't nice enough to respond well to it, to thank me for the artwork, to actually listen, to respond to messages, to be like, "Hey, Doobie, that's neat stuff. I have no idea who you are, but, just to have a positive interaction, and positive reinforcement when my stuff was a lot worse than it is now." So, it's a universal value, but something I was brought up, with my Jewish upbringing, is the idea of Hakar Satov, which is gratitude, or recognizing the good, and having gratitude for the good things that people do for you. And I'm very grateful for everybody that's helped me, get to where I am. I don't consider myself to be an amazingly great person, but like I've definitely, like, I can say I've objectively gotten better at art, at the very least. And I owe a lot of that to the fact that people are, nice and responsive and receptive to the things that I do. And I'm always grateful for, every time someone posts something nice, or likes, or retweets, or whatever. Like any little thing, it means the world to me. And I really wouldn't, have the drive to continue getting better if it weren't for like those early years of, the people who probably have a lot better things to do than respond to people they don't know, saying like, hey, that's really cool. Back in the day, these people were still like Chugga Conroy or whatever, were still, big YouTubers. I made for Chugga, I made for Tim, back in the day, and they didn't know me from anybody, and they said, they just responded nicely. It's not like, oh, hey, we're best friends now. It's just like, that's cool, thanks. I'm like, yeah. So, and nowadays, I have the Patreon, and I do, fan art for stuff, and I just draw my own things, and, I'm still going. And a lot of people, start doing art and drop off because of time constraints or whatever, but like it's something that I felt strongly enough that this is like a link that I have that's something that I can express myself through, that I'm continuing. So once again, I just really appreciate everybody who helps support me. Whether you're a big person or a small person, it really doesn't matter. It's just I appreciate everybody's input, everybody's support for everything that I do, really. So I'm not I'm not a big and famous person, but that doesn't mean that I don't feel an immense amount of gratitude for everything that comes my way. So yes, thank you. It's like 4 minutes of me just saying thank you for being cool, neat people. I feel like I've been very lucky with the people that I've been able to associate with on YouTube and Twitter and Discord and all that jazz, and Skype back in the day. Remember Skype? That was the way all the YouTubers talked. Don't miss Skype. I miss the people that I talk to. I don't miss Skype. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a heck of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride. Wait, time to go. Yesterday in my Discord, Jaboka Jimmy was impersonating me. It was very amusing, especially since it carried over into other places because he changed his picture to mine. And yeah, that's really all that happened this week, outside of art. I did a whole load of recording, I did a whole load of Persona, and I finished up the rest of the Patreon pieces. So, first off, not a Patreon piece. I don't think I showed this. No, because I finished this during Sunday. But for Pi Day, I drew Chihiro and Chiaki because they are the best, and also both of their birthdays are Pi Day. So yeah, so Chihiro is just carrying Chiaki on her shoulders, and it's adorable, and I love them. It looks better on Twitter again. All of these are going to look better, not on my camera, because my camera doesn't have ability to do darker contrast pick. I don't know. So one of one of three Patreon. Yeah, can't count. One of 3 Patreon pieces that I did was Deep Sea Tycho fighting a shark. I really, really like how this came out. I tried to go for, like, I'm putting my mouse over it as if you could see my mouse. He's fighting off a shark. I really like how the detail I put into the suit with the way that the folds and everything, because like a deep sea diving suit is really, really baggy, just in general. So I tried to put the bagginess in with the types of shadows and the folds and stuff, just to give it a bit more depth and weight. The background with like the fish and the sea stuff was a brush set that I found on Clip Studio, so I had a lot of fun with that, just giving it like a little bit of a something. And I think I'm getting better at drawing sharks. But I also just put it with a color scheme. Again, it doesn't show up well on the camera, but I put it well with a color scheme that gives it like an old-timey comic feel. So I did that on purpose. The next Patreon piece that I did was... Come on. There we go. From Cardcaptor Sakura. Spinel. And I just tried to make Spinel look all comfy and cute. So that was a lot of fun to do, and it was more of like a again, like I tried to give it like a grain that made it look more like a scene from the anime or official art type of thing. And the last piece I did that took me a little longer than the previous ones was the patron's OC Lucy, which I've drawn before, Lucy the rabbit, as Ramelthal, however you pronounce it, Valentine from Guilty Gear. So this took a while. Also, you can't really see the detail in the face. There's detail, I swear. This took a while to do because I have a whole story on Patreon. If you want to look it up, I wrote up what was involved with this, but there's just a lot of detail and it's hard to put the coat together. But yeah, it was a lot of fun making this, and I think it came out really, really well also. I'm proud of everything I did this month. I mean, I'm always proud of the art that I do for Patreon, but I feel like this month I worked extra hard on some of the pieces. You know, did Pyro, we did the Horse Knight, Luca, then we did Tycho, Spinel, and Ramelthal, and each one I tried to put its own special touch in some way, shape, or form. And I really think that to toot my own horn, I think that I did well this month. So yeah, this week's art is not going to be commissioned pieces. It's going to be more Magfest things, hopefully, that I'm going to work on in pieces. But most of my time this week is going to be preparing for the next Let's Play, editing and rendering the current stuff, and also helping to clean the house. So it's going to be a fun time. But that's about it. So hopefully I'll see you for stream on Tuesday. Again, I'm going to try my best to do that. We'll see how the week progresses. Just everyone here is under a lot of stress, so I may just have to help out with a lot more things than I usually do. Although it's very frustrating because I'm still recovering from back surgery. There's a very limited amount to what I can actually help with. Like, I can't do any bending or lifting or like work like that, so I have to find ways to actually be helpful and not just be sitting around like a lump while everyone else does the important things. And it's kind of depressing being like, oh, I guess I'll just sit in my room while everyone else fixes up the house. Like, my way of helping is staying out of the way. I can't do anything about it because I literally, if I try to lift or anything, I will ruin my back. Like, it won't be I'll hurt myself and I'll have to recover. It'll be I ruin my back again because everything's still solidifying for the next 3 months. It could be out of commission till mid-June. So fun times. That's about it. Got a haircut. Short hair again. Or short in the sides and the back anyway. The front is still shorter than it was. It's still over here right now, but it was out to much longer before. It was here-ish. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Look forward to projects. I have at least 3 Let's Plays planned for spring and summer already, and we'll see depending on what else pops up, what if I'll change the schedule around. I still hate that they haven't remastered Wheel of Katamari because Katamari Reroll was so nice, and I miss doing Katamari games on my channel. Alas. But yeah, we got good stuff. We got good stuff coming. So I'll look forward to that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for being you, being supportive of not only me but just the people around you. I can't understate, at least from personal experience, how much it means when you just say that nice thing. You'd be like, that's cool, or good job, or hang in there to somebody. Even if you like don't want to get into a whole conversation, just be like, thumbs up. That little thumbs up is like a whole blast of energy toward that person. Just send them those vibes. Let them know that you love them. Especially because time is not always on our side. But another thing this past week was Meta's Mike's yard site, seventh yard site. I made a video on that if you want to see it on my channel as well. It was on Friday. So yeah, just remember to support your friends and hang in there and be the awesome person that you are. And good things are coming. Good things are coming for us. I can feel it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.